In question number 4, we have to find the square roots of the following number by the prime factorization method. As we have already learned about prime factorization method, we are just going to find the LCM and we will check the pairings, right? So starting with the first part, that is 729. So now we will check the divisibility by the least possible number. Since 729 is not divisible by 2, so we will select next, that is 3. So 2 times is 6, 1 carry 4 and 3, right? Again it is divisible by 3. So 3 8 times is 24 and 1. Again 3 times 27 is 81, right? So 27 is again divisible by 3, so we will write 3 and 9 over here. 3 times 3 is 9 as we know, and 3 in last we are having 3 only. So 3 times 1 is 3, right? We have just found the LCM of it. Now what we are going to do? We will count how many 3's we have. We have 6 3's. So we can write 729 as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 and last into 3. Since 3 repeated 6 times, now we will split it into pairs. So we can see that 729 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3 whole square, right? So now if you will find it, what we will get? Square root of 729 can be written as 3 times 3 into 3, right? So 3 into 3 into 3 is, yes, 27. So what we can say that square root of 729 is 27. How easy it was, right? Moving to the third part. In third part we have 1764, right? So what we are going to find? LCM. So when we will find LCM of 1764, least possible number we can take 2, as 4 is an odd number. So we will get 8 times 16, 8 times 16, 2, right? Again we can take 2, 4 times 8, 4 and 1. Clear? Now we got 1 at the unit place, which is odd number. So what next possible number we can take? Yes, we can take 3. So after checking it, 3 times 1 is 3, 14, 4 times is 12 and then 2, 21, that is 7. Clear? I hope so I am clear at this point. Again 3, 4 times 12, 2 carry 27, 9 times. So if you will see, 49 is divisible by 7. So we will write 7 times 7 is 49, and again 7 can be divisible by 7 only. So 7 times 1 is 7. Now what is our next step? We will write all the factors of 1764. So we'll get 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 and into 7 into 7. Now we are splitting it into pairs. So what we will get? This pair and this pair. We will take one number out of each pair. So 2 into 3 into 7 whole square will be equal to 1764. So we can say square root of 1764 is 2 into 3, that is 6 into 7. 6 7 times is 42. So we will write it also, and finally we have found our square root, that is 42. So we will say that square root of 1764 is 42. Understood? So in this way we will solve this question. Basically, in prime factorization method, you just need to find the LCM, then pair it up, and then take out one number from the pair, and yes, you will get the square root of that number. So let's move to next question. Next question is to find the square root of 5929. So starting with the same step, what we are going to do? Yes, we are going to find LCM of 5929. So we will find the least possible number that can divide this number. As we know, the unit digit 9 is an odd number, so it can't be divisible by 2. Now check for 3. It is also not divisible by 3. So next odd is 7. Yes, it is divisible by 7. So let's start. So 7 8 times is 56, then 4 and 7, right? And this number is again divisible by 7. So 7 times 1 is 7, carry 1 14. So 1 2 1. Understood? And now we immediately see that 121 is a square of 11, right? So we will write 11 times 11 is 121, and then 11 times 1 is 11. Clear? So how we can write? 5929 can be written as 7 into 7 into 11 into 11. Just write all the factors together and then split it into pairs. So what we can write? 7 times 11 square is equals to 5929. And finally, square root of 5929 will be equal to 7 times 11, that is 77. Right. So what we will say? Square root of 5929 is 77. Clear? So in this way we find square root of particular number. Now moving to the next question. In part 9 we have 529. Since it's having 9 at its unit place, so it will not be divisible by 2, right? Moving to next prime number, we are using divisibility rule, right? So for 3, if we will add 5 plus 2 plus 9, we will get 16. So yes, it's not divisible by 3 as well as for 5 also, as per divisibility rule. For 7, it is not divisible. It is not divisible by 11 as well, because if you will take alternating sum of digits, that is 5 plus 9 is 14, and 14 minus 2 will gives you 12. So it is also not divisible by 11 as well. Moving to next prime number, that is 13. Using divisibility rule of 13, we will find that you will get remainder 9. Then next number, it is also not divisible by 17 as well. It is not divisible by any of this number, but let's keep moving forward. So our next prime number we have is 19. So if you will check by the divisibility rule, 529 is also not divisible by 19 as well. So after 19 we have next prime number which is divisible by 529 is 23. So let's divide it. So what you will get? 23 times 2 is 46, and the difference of 52 and 46 is 6. So 23 3 times is 69. So yes, we found that it is perfectly divisible. So we can write 529 as 23 times 23. Divisibility you can see on the screen also. So this is the only prime factor. Repetition of 23, or I can say square of 23, is 529. That's why it was not divisible by these numbers. So we already have pair. We will take one out of this pair, or we can write 529 as 23 square. So finally we can say that square root of 529 is 23. So in this way we will solve this question. From this question, what you have understand that divisibility rule is very important, right? If you know divisibility rule, then only you can find prime factors of any number so easily, right? So I hope you understood this point, and we will understand more question in our next video.